What's up, pelvic floor rebuild ladies and gentlemen? This one's out for you guys. We're gonna go through a quick little workout here that's gonna really help build up our core, our hip flexor strength, a ton of stuff here to make sure that we're starting to rebuild after either giving birth or suffering some sort of an injury. So first thing I need you to do is I need you to grab yourself some sort of a weight. I'm gonna use a plate in this case for this first move. And it's going to be a plate deep squat. What we're gonna do here though, for the whole workout, we're gonna set our clock for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we're gonna go through 3 rounds of all these exercises. So I'm just gonna go through those here. So first thing we're gonna do is a deep squat with a plate here. You can also use some sort of a dumbbell. This one is 25 pounds. What I want you to do is I want you to come down into that nice deep squat position. You can come down slow or fast. Doesn't really matter, and you're basically just gonna sit here and you're gonna kind of explore this space. So sometimes I'll throw my elbows up on top of my knees here and I'll kind of just floss side to side. Sometimes I'll throw my elbows inside and I'll drive my hips to the outside, and if I'm feeling really froggy, I'll throw the weight out in front and I'll do a little bus driving, beep beep, working through that. So you'll be here for the full 45 seconds. I don't really care. You can even floss side to side like so, work in that range of motion. I just want you to kind of be here and get comfortable in this squat and then kind of feel it. If you want to, you can even start to lean back and use that weight as a counterweight and just kind of sit. So after that full 45 seconds is done, you'll take your 15 seconds of rest, set your plate to the side, and then we're gonna go into an elevated bird dog row. So essentially what that's gonna look like is you're gonna need yourself some sort of a bench table. It's nice if it's a bench because then it's a little bit soft on top. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab both sides of the bench. I've got my weight here off to the side. I'm gonna plant my left hand on the bench. My right knee is gonna go on the bench as well. And my right hand is gonna grab this dumbbell here. So I'm starting with just a 25. Nice and easy. I'm gonna drive my left foot back. Notice how my left foot's all the way back here. And now my right hand is going to row this dumbbell here, nice and controlled for the full 45 seconds. I'm engaging the glute on the back side, the core staying nice and tight, and I'm just gonna row here, full 45. After the 45 seconds is done, we'll take our 15 seconds of rest, however that looks like for you. And then we're gonna switch sides. So now right hand is gonna be on the bench here, keeping me stable. My left knee is going to be planted and my right leg is gonna kick back. And now I'm gonna row here on the left side. So little cue, whichever knee is down, that's the arm that should be rowing. You'll work through both sides, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and then we're on to the next exercise. Next exercise, you can use a weight, if you want to, but it's pretty tough even without one. So try it without first. If you want to weigh it, you can do that afterwards. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kick your leg up onto your bench or elevated surface. Your other foot's gonna come out here, and we're gonna perform an elevated crosshack squat. So notice, let me pull this down so you can see. So notice how I'm trying to keep my foot really, really flat on the bench. That's gonna be key because it's gonna fire off your adductor here in the hip. So next step is I'm going to go ahead and just squat down nice and low here, controlling my path the whole time and driving this foot down into the ground. So here, I'm gonna be working for the full 45 seconds on my one leg, the full time. After my 45 seconds is up, we'd switch. So I guess I can do that here. We'll go ahead and turn around. Again, now my right leg planted flat. My foot's gonna be driving down into the ground. I'm gonna be here, and then I'm gonna come down, squat all the way for that full 45-second interval. After we finish with our elevated crosshack squat, we're gonna move into our chaos farmer's walk. So what you're gonna need for this is you're gonna need a band, and then you can use a dumbbell as well as a kettlebell. I find that the kettlebell works a little bit better. So I've got my band here. I like the mini bands more, but unfortunately I'm at my work gym and I didn't bring my mini bands with me. So we're gonna use the big ones. So the band is here around the kettlebell handle, and I'm basically just gonna throw this weight in one side. And now what I wanna do is I wanna engage my core. What I find a lot of people will do is you'll kind of walk out to the side like this when we're doing this march. Instead, I need you to kind of bring your core up straight and then use your deep core to make sure that we're not doing this as we walk. So you'll basically now perform a march. I like to throw my hand out to the side, and then you're basically just gonna go here, and you can walk forward and backwards, nice and slow for the full 45 seconds here. And the looser this is, the more your body's jumping around, the more your core is gonna wanna fight against you. So if you have a heavier dumbbell or kettlebell, excuse me, on that band, then it's gonna make this tougher. So again, you'll just march nice and slow. It's not a race for this whole movement. After your 45 seconds is done, you'll switch sides. So now you got 45 seconds on the right, and again, you're just gonna march through the full pattern here, and then all the way back. So after you finish that 45 seconds on, you'll take your 15 seconds off, and then we'll go back to the top, grab your plate, get in the deep squat. We'll go bird dogs, crosshacks, farmer's walks. You got 3 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. If you finish all of this and you're not feeling like you gave it your all, and you're feeling a little spicy, we're gonna do 60, we'll call them double burpees, at the end as fast as you can. So what a double burpee looks like is you'll be here, your feet will be kind of split apart, and every time you go down, you're gonna knock out 2 push-ups, and then you'll pop up. So you'll be here, burpee down, 1 push-up, 2 push-up, and then up, and then you'll repeat. You're gonna go through 60 as fast as you can, and then you will be done. Good luck. Let me know how you guys do, and we'll see you guys on the next one later.